This is so cool.
So this is Taco Tuesday Girl.
Hey, I know her.
Yeah.
This is not boring. I agree with that.
My...
Long-form, unedited conversation. I love it.
Are we going?
Yeah, I think we're going, right?
Don't let me forget those.
Okay. Oh, mine too, actually. Were mine by myself?
That right there, what I just did, is the epitome of why I lose things.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of a fucking spot is that?
Yeah.
For my sunglasses?
Horrible. It's like around other trinkets,
Yeah, it
other
looks
small
like it
items.
just belongs.
It looks like a set decoration piece.
Dude, I always do this. I spend so much time looking for things. It's like I get home and I just reach into my pockets and I just go. and then it's like, all right, time to leave.
You're like, hey, remind me to grab those things.
Yeah, and then time to leave. It's like, well, this is a fun game.
Yeah.
Of you don't have time to look for these things and you've hidden them from yourself.
Does it happen with you, especially with sunglasses? Because for me, sunglasses are the only thing that I do that with.
Sunglasses.
Like, why are they so?
And you ever lose a pair and then you find them? And then right when you find them, you lose your other favorite pair?
Yes.
It's like one pair of sunglasses always needs to be missing.
Yeah.
It's like I need to get just a shitty pair and lose them on purpose.
Yeah.
Just to give that to the universe. As a sacrifice to the gods. And it's the sunglass gods.
Yeah, exactly. It's always the dope ones that you end up losing and the shitty pair will resurface. Always in a location you did not expect, by the way. Some pocket of some backpack. You're like, oh, maybe I'll use this for this trip instead.
You feel
oh, there they are.
I feel so stupid when that happens.
Yeah. So
I actually spiral.
Why would I leave them?
I start to go, Jimmy, you're a fucking idiot. How could you be so stupid?
You would forget your head if it wasn't attached to your damn body.
Yeah, I've really beaten myself up about losing things. I have a tile. You know what's crazy? I have a tile in my wallet. I have the tile card.
Okay.
Had it for a year, never lost my wallet. The tile dies. I lose my wallet 2 days later.
No way.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
They make them now so that they have the technology that the AirPlay or the AirTags have. That's what I have in my wallet now because
and it just doesn't die.
I mean, it's
what tech is the air? How does it not die?
I don't know. Maybe it does die, but it's been in there for a long ass time. Anchor makes it. Anchor's a good company.
I didn't think the tile died. I didn't think the tile died.
Yeah.
And the way I found out was that I lost my wallet. It died.
That's the tile gods.
That was
smiting you.
That was fucked.
Eufy. Or Eufy.
That looks exactly like the tile. Is this a plug?
Yeah, this episode
guys, use code
sponsored
chill.
Actually.
Jesus Christ.
I bought a used car from somebody, and they had an AirTag attached to the keys, and I haven't taken it off. So they just know where I am at all times.
Dude,
this random person.
Thing.
No,
that gives me anxiety.
No, I don't know. It kind of seems like a fun little, we're pen pals.
Yeah, he's a creep.
No, it's a girl.
Oh, okay.
It's a woman.
Okay.
And she seems very trustworthy. I think if it was a creepy guy, I'd be definitely. I would have taken it off right away. But she was super nice.
If the guy,
and it's not like I want her knowing where I am. It just I'm lazy, so I haven't removed it, and I don't really feel weird about it.
Well, here's the thing, though. It'll get to a certain point where it'll become weird if you take it off. It'll be like, wow, we've gotten this far. What happened? You know, it's like when you share
each other.
It's like when you share your location with a friend.
Yeah, and then you remove it.
And then one day, if you out of the blue remove it, it's like, was it something I said?
That's a huge diss to somebody.
It just
not even a diss.
It's
just it does. It's like, why did you revoke that?
Yeah,
I thought you've
out of the
demoted me in the friend world.
Exactly.
Have you ever done that?
I think so. Where I was just like, actually, no, I don't think I have. I think it has expired and I've let it expire. But when it's the infinite one, it's like, because doesn't it notify them? Like, so Cody Co has stopped sharing location with you?
In the conversation.
It's like, oh.
yeah. I wonder who hit me up.
Oh, from Cody. Oh.
Notification from Cody. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Oh. Jimmy, what's up? What did Cody say?
What's it?
What did Cody say?
Oh, nothing.
What's he up to?
I don't know what he's up to. And I never will
that.
again.
How many people do you share your location with? Because I asked some of our younger colleagues this, and they have like 17 to 25 people they're on Find Friends with.
2.
Yeah, I have like 4.
I'm a big like privacy guy, and I feel like it's just like the principle of it.
Well, you just said that you have an AirTag of a stranger in your car, so you're not huge on privacy. You may like it.
Okay, I got to clarify. It's not attached to the keys anymore. It sits in my living room, so she knows where I live.
Got it.
And every time I go to grab the keys, motion. You know how it like makes that sound when you like motion it? It goes like. Maybe not actually. Maybe this is only if it's like out of its area that it's normally in. So it like It like does this little alarm every single time I go to like around that area. So I'm reminded. Oh, it's still there.
Dude, you got to get rid of this thing. I've never heard of an AirTag that makes noises. I think you got to get rid of this, man.
Like, is it gonna explode or something?
Is this a Buck Mason shirt?
No, it's not. I don't think so. Can you check the tag? It might be Zara.
Dude, it is.
Is it really?
We have the same shirt on.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
This shirt is the best.
Yeah, no, I do love this shirt.
It's that field spec tee.
Yeah. I used to love Buck Mason.
And you still do.
I still do, yeah. I still do, but I've moved on to other brands.
Yeah, I've moved on too, but this shirt is just really it just really fits nice.
No, it actually does. I kind of like that it's like a little shorter.
It is. That's the problem
like
with
the
a lot
box
of shirts,
here.
too long.
Too long, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
But I used to live right by Buck Mason, so I would go there all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
And now, last time I was here, I was commenting on, how the new studio. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And now it's even bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
It's over there.
Yeah.
It's
well, don't say that.
Well, bleep is over there, redacted.
And it's
Might as well drop a fucking AirTag in here
tiny
and let everyone
neat.
get access to that shit.
I think you're good on the AirTag.
Yeah, this is did we have this when you first No, I don't think we had
the
this.
first, it was at your
No, I know it was
house.
at my house, but I was just curious if we had this
I think
one.
we had only one. We have 2 now. We have this one and we have another one.
I moved and then Kelsey was like, "You're not bringing that new set to the new place." I was like, "I could put it in the garage maybe." And so we brought it here instead.
I feel like there's a lot of places you could put it at the new compound.
It's not a compound.
It's a compound.
It's a bit of a compound, dude.
Where would I put it? In the garage? The actual house isn't big.
Put it, I don't know, near the horse stable or something.
Yeah.
You're just
Put it by the farm, dude.
Is this? Did you
By the
intend
fairgrounds.
to come on here and just dox me where I work, where I live today? I'm gonna have to bleep all of that.
Yeah, it's fine. We can bleep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I should probably intro.
Yeah.
Jimmy Tatro is here with us today for the
Oh, I feel
second
like
time.
My hat is like really blocking my face. Yours,
I think mine is
you
too. It's
figured yours out. Show you. Oh, there we go.
You got the dunk surf hat on?
Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah.
Can I get one of those? No.
Yeah, no, I'll send you some. Okay. We got these, and then we got the other the mid caps that are pretty cool.
Okay.
I like those ones. The stitch.
What are mid caps?
They're like I don't know why I
Like
said
they're
that.
just like kind of decent.
That's just the yeah. They're okay.
Dude, I was surprised at how many people laughed at the mid Kush.
Yeah, that got a lot of
It
LOLs.
got a lot of laughs.
A lot of LOLs.
I think that was like my biggest laugh moment, like for my character. I feel like
It might have been. There was a couple of raffles.
yeah, no, definitely a couple of Mayos. I heard some Rafflecopters for sure.
I heard them flying around.
We're talking, of course, about the Real Bros movie, which is out today on Roku. And is it free?
It's free.
It's free to go watch.
Yeah.
You just have to download Roku?
I mean, if you have a Roku, just plug that bad boy in, fire it up.
No, it's like an app on the TV, isn't it?
Well, no, it's a stick.
Is it a stick?
A Roku is a stick.
No, but it also, can't you just get the
It can
app?
be an app, but you can't download the app on Apple TV. That's the problem.
Oh,
Because Apple
but
TV, Roku,
they're button heads.
there may be some beef there.
They're beefing.
Yeah. But you can just go on Roku.com and watch it for free.
Oh.
Or you can download the
Perfect.
app on like a Fire Stick. Pretty
Or
much
just
everything
your smart,
except Apple
your
TV.
smart TV. You
Yeah.
can download the app. Okay.
Yeah.
And
a lot
that's
of options
fucking
for it.
exciting.
Yeah.
Free to watch. And it's
Free to watch.
hilarious. We did a screening on Friday.
Uh-huh.
So funny.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I hadn't Nick and Tanner were both like, oh yeah, we watched like the rough cut, because I think it's like when you
Tanner
when you
asked-
added them to frame for their approvals on like the VO or something.
Uh-huh.
You did the same for me, and like everything was there.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Like what?
the entire rough cut, like every other character's VO, like
It just
scenes.
shares the master link.
They were like, yeah, we watched it.
This is why I'm not good at delegating. Because someone's like, yeah, we'll send Cody the thing, and then fucked up. Well, I'm glad
But I never
they were
watched
able to
it.
see it.
So I wasn't like I went in completely blind, obviously, but aside from filming it,
Yeah,
and I was really impressed.
I'm glad.
You did a great job.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
it was hilarious. And maybe like, I'm curious, just like the process, because I know we like touched on it a little bit when we did like the VO Zoom meeting or whatever, but you were like, we filmed it over the course of 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were telling me you were just locked in the cutting room for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, what did it take as the director, and how was it different from the show?
The show was easier to finalize because there was so much of it. There was so much more time. You could spend so much more time on those random tangents that just end with nothing. You could spend a minute doing nothing. As long as the episode gets back to the point, it's fine. With the movie, you can't do that. You don't have the luxury of time. So if something's not relating to the story, it's like it starts to feel like, wait, what are we doing here? Which you don't have with a movie. And also with a movie, it's like, if I'm not loving episode 2, it's okay, because episode 3, 4, 5 are coming, and maybe I like those ones a lot. With the movie, it's like there was so much pressure on every little thing, just because it just seems so much more final.
Yeah.
And so like making final decisions was a lot tougher on like cut this or but yeah, it was the screening was really great because that was like my first time hearing it with an audience. I've seen it a million times. Like I've watched every frame like to the death.
Okay.
And just been in there like, me and the editor just like, yeah, that's funny. That's not funny. That's funny. Just so dead inside.
Not laughing at all.
Not laughing at anything.
Yeah.
Like I haven't laughed at the movie in so long because I've just been like locked in on like every little thing and focused on like, well, that's so to hear it with an audience was like such a relief.
Did you laugh again?
I chuckled a few times, which was like, I was like, wow.
Any raffles or?
I didn't have any.
Bald?
There was a couple moments that actually make me laugh still. And they're the moments that like kind of got added in later in the edit. But like, there's a lot of things that I forget are funny, that I see and I'm like, and people laugh. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a joke. Like I just heard it so many times.
Like
that
to me, that's like a plot device, right?
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, I totally forgot that was like a joke that people like. My agent called me when he first saw it, and he was like, I didn't even know we still got mail. I was like, what? Oh yeah, I guess that's funny.
I think my favorite moment in the whole thing was Casey Frey. That moment he's dancing for
his little dance moves.
Like that was, I just felt like it reminded me of the show where like that one scene like breathed for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
And then it just like never, he sits down and he's like, you feeling better? And he's like, no. And it's just never referred to again. And I was like, that was such a crazy break in this whole thing. It's so funny. I laughed my ass off.
It felt like a needed breath, It was like things were kind of moving fast. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're just going to dance for like 45 seconds. I could watch that guy dance for
I don't want to like ruin the moment, but I guess I will right now to give it a little bit of context. But
yeah, it's
like,
not like a big spoiler,
Yeah,
just Casey doing his thing.
Yeah, it's just Casey dancing for Duncan because he's like, Duncan is feeling shitty. So Casey just like is dancing for him just one-on-one for like 45 seconds. And then he sits down beside him. He's like, you feeling better? And he's like, honestly, no. Man. And then the plot just keeps going. It's just so funny.
Did you write that in?
Yeah. It was just like Casey dances and Duncan sits there smoking a joint and then he sits down. That scene was a lot longer, but had to get condensed a bit.
Yeah. I noticed that a lot about a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of it
a lot
got
of condensing.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It just was like I realized like how much we filmed and how much you had to cut out in order to like, make it still feel like super fast and like everything was like serving the plot,
Yeah, there was certain things that like were funny, but they just killed the momentum and they weren't 100% necessary that had to go. Like the first cut was like 2 hours and 17 minutes or 2 hours and like around 2:20. And the final runtime is an hour 45.
Damn.
So, I mean, that's even, that's not that short for a comedy movie, but we had so much to do. We had so many characters, so many plot lines and stuff. But I think it's a tight 105.
Yeah, I would say it's very taut.
Say what?
It's a very taut movie. Yeah. I wasn't even saying it in the Real Bros accent.
Yeah,
I was
I thought you were
taut,
saying
the word.
It's taut.
It's taut. It's a taut 105.
It is a taut 105.
When did you and Christian start writing it?
The movie?
Yeah. Like a year ago?
It was, we started writing it, a little over a year ago. We started writing it, I think, April of 23. And we would we already had kind of the outline of it from when we wanted to do it as a show. So we kind of knew
so you wrote it like as a new season.
We had pitched it as a show originally. And then no one wanted it.
Because you were on in October of 2022. I just looked it up. You were on the show, and I remember you saying like, we'd like to do something, but just nobody wants it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we had
come on, we gotta do another season.
Yeah, we had just pitched it and we had just gotten like no one wanted to do it as a show. And then which like idiots.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
I
mean, can I just say real quick, interject, like even the fact that you posted all the episodes on YouTube leading up and they all have like already like 100,000 views or something just shows like how much of a cult following the show has.
Yeah. So we got an offer to do it as a movie from Roku, and it was like, okay, well, how do we even do this as a movie? It's a show. But we had kind of the breakdown of what that season looked like. So we just kind of worked off that, and it took a bit to turn it into a movie. But we wrote it as 6 episodes, kind of. Okay. And that was easier. That was easier than writing it as 3 acts.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's do 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And so it was like written as a 120-minute, movie. We shot 130 pages.
Wow.
In 10 days.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
I tell people that and they're like,
how did you?
No, how? That's not possible. Well, no, it is. It is. We did it. I guess there were those 2 confessional days, which helped a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This episode of Insanely Chill is brought to you by Booking.com. Yeah. It's finally. Did I hit that?
I think you hit it, man.
Shit out of that. It's finally time for summer travel, aka the best time of year. Booking.com offers so many possibilities across the U.S. for all the travelers you want to be, which has been a godsend for me and my family. I want to tell you guys about one of my favorite places to go in the summer, and that is Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada. I love it there. When I'm there, it brings out the fun and entertaining side in me. I get to perform in Vegas. We go out to wonderful meals. We see a show. I love it. I love that side of me, and I love Las Vegas, and I think you'd love it too. And you can go there with Booking.com. Booking.com's wide breadth of places to stay across the U.S. make booking whoever you want to be this summer so easy. From spacious villas for your bachelor or bachelorette party to bed and breakfast for your summer road trip, there are so many great choices on Booking.com. So what are you waiting for? This summer, you can book whoever you want to be on Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Book now with Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Did you hear that? What the hell is that?
What was that?
Oh, it sounds like another sale from today's sponsor, Shopify. Shopify is where I sell my Run Club merch, and they've made running a business so easy for me. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business, from the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Not quite there. Hopefully one day.
Almost 6 more.
Six more orders. Yeah, we're at 999,000.
That's right. Yeah.
994.
Wow. Congratulations. That's so close.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, whatever stage you're at, Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling hoodies or water bottles, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify has given me all the tools to grow my merch sales. It's user-friendly, and you can customize with so many themes and templates to make your store grow. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning help is there to support your success every step of the way. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/chill, all lowercase. Just go to shopify.com/chill now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/chill. Cha-ching. How does it feel now, like being a movie? Was that your first like movie that you've directed?
First movie I directed, yeah.
How's it feel being a movie director?
It feels good. I think you know, I'm trying to focus on I'm trying to be better at being optimistic about things.
Okay.
Because I just hope that it helps make the next thing easier to make.
Yeah.
But I'm like really happy with the way it came together. And I'm happy that people are enjoying it. So yeah, it was I learned a lot from the experience. I didn't think I was going to learn a lot because it was pretty much the same vibe as the show, but it was in the edit that I kind of realized that.
What'd you learn?
The difference, just like the difference of directing a movie and a show. Like it's easier to part with a show. Like you can, it's okay. You're like, that's just an episode, you know? Like that's out, but then the rest is, you know, you do it one by one. So you're kind of like, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and you kind of get into a flow. With the movie, it's like you just kind of hold it a little more tightly and a little more precious.
It feels like it matters more.
It's harder to let go of it.
Yeah.
And be like, okay. So like when I finally turned it in, you know, I had seen it a million times, but when I finally turned it into Roku.
Pushed it in?
Yeah, I finally just like, I
was
took
it on
the movie.
Like a floppy drive or something?
Yeah, I gave them the disc in person.
What disc? Like a DVD?
Yeah. No, it's a Blu-ray.
Blu-ray, yeah.
No, but like when it finally got turned in and I knew it was like untouchable, like I knew I couldn't change anything.
Was that a weird feeling?
I didn't watch it for like 2 months because I was so scared that I was like, I'm going to see something. I'm going to see something in there and I'm going to be like, fuck, I forgot that.
And did you?
No, I think there's like a couple things that I still see and I'm like, but I think that's always going to be the case with everything. Yeah.
I thought it was fucking cool that Chrissy Teigen and John Legend were at the at the screening. Not to like name drop, and I know I just did this on the other podcast, but like I think Kelsey's manager or something told her she was there, and she told her like beforehand that Chrissy was going to be there or something. Kelsey's like, "What?
Who's her manager?"
Brittany.
Oh, Brittany,
which is Luke's. Yeah. Luke
love
is Christian's manager.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Brittany's amazing. But they somehow told Kelsey. Kelsey's freaking out because she loves Chrissy Teigen.
Did she meet?
And we were like, how the fuck is she? Why is she coming?
Did she meet her?
We did, yeah.
I didn't even meet her.
So we went to their house also like a month ago or something because they launched a pet food brand and we got invited to a party at their house. It was like a dog influencer party and we didn't realize that. So we didn't bring our dog. Everyone brought their like influencer famous dogs. And it's just me and Kelsey at this party.
Just answer me this, Cody. Was Jiffpom there?
Yes. Do you like?
Fucking hate Jiffpom.
Wait, can you bring up Jiffpom? I don't know if
you don't know Jiffpom.
I'm assuming that he or she was there, but no, he wasn't. He was not there.
Good. I swear to God.
Why do you hate this thing? Why do you hate this?
If I ever see that dog,
why?
I haven't told you this story.
No. You're beefing with Jiffpom?
I haven't told you why me and Jiff have beef?
No, what happened?
Oh, dude, it just goes back a long time. I'm surprised he's
Give me the
still
origin
alive, to
story.
be honest. This was like 8 years ago. They must be swapping Jiff.
I think they do.
They must be swapping him out.
I think that's like a dark secret of the dog.
So sad.
yeah.
Why is it sad?
I don't know. Just like a dog that everybody loved dies, but you just swap it out for another one without people knowing.
They don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty sad.
It's pretty dark. I agree. I don't know if it's sad,
All
but
right, dark.
it's dark for
Ugh.
sure.
I went to a premiere
Okay.
of a friend's movie, and I get to the red carpet, and this is like, 10 years ago. It's like a YouTube movie.
Okay.
And they're like, hey, Jimmy, can you go over there and get interviewed by this guy on the red carpet? I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. I walk over. Hey, man. And this guy's, he's distracted, right? He's
Okay.
he's looking at me, but he's looking past me. You know,
Okay.
he's doing the
Yeah.
oh, hey,
Who
man,
else?
hey,
Okay.
and I'm like, hey.
And he's supposed to be interviewing you.
He
Okay.
said, walk over to him, and he's going to interview you.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, man. And then he's like, oh, hey, Jimmy. And I'm like, just standing there like, okay. And he goes, dude, I'm so sorry. I got to interview Jiff right now. Could you, I'm like, what? I turn over my shoulder. They're fucking carrying in Jiff.
No way.
I'm like,
Jiff big dick.
I'm
you?
sitting there. I'm like, I get off the chair. They put Jiff down. And they go, could you just hang for a sec? I'm like, no, dude. I just got big leagued by a fucking Pomeranian, and you think I'm gonna wait around?
Holy fuck! I'm dying.
Come on now.
I'm dying. They put him on the chair that
They
you
put
were
him on the
sitting
chair that I was just sitting on. I was like, are you kidding me? I could beat the fuck out of this dog. And then I would.
Why does the dog need a chair?
Dude? Don't get me started. And then I would see the dog at like VidCon and stuff. And I swear, man, I'd walk by and he'd look at me and like give me a little.
And you'd like,
yeah.
Would you give him one of these?
I would. I actually, not kidding, I did. I did give him a little.
Just a little.
He could
Treat,
do
treat,
stuff.
treat,
He could
treat.
walk on his hands, but
Can he?
yeah, he can do tricks.
Can he still? Because that would be a pretty, it'd be
Yeah,
a sign
no one's,
that
curious. None of the fans of Jiff,
Like,
none of these
he's-
weirdos that follow a Pomeranian on Instagram have looked into. Wait, I've been following him for 10 years
like
now.
he's been the same age the whole time.
Raises
You'd think
his
you'd
question.
notice the dog getting older, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of wild. I think the famous pugs, I think they do the same thing.
like when was?
'Cause
this?
Pugs kind of
that's
like-
8 years ago. When was Jiff's most recent post?
Yeah. It's like an RIP post for Jeff. We're like, oh, ooh, okay. Guess the theory is wrong.
Yeah, well, on his Instagram, when you pulled up his IG,
Oh, it said Jiffpom death.
did it?
That was one of the audio completes.
It looks like there was a lot of confusion between Boo the Pomeranian that died and Jiffpom.
Oh,
Jiffpom looks like is still alive.
So Boo died, and they
Boo-
actually acknowledged the death. They didn't just replace the dog.
Right. Boo
If
the
you had a
Pomeranian.
famous dog,
it's getting swapped.
what would you do, right? Would you let that revenue stream die, or would you?
I mean, I think I'm biased because I don't like Pomeranians.
Right. Okay.
If it was a Pomeranian, I think those are swappable.
What dog is not swappable to you?
Like bigger dogs, like
Right,
dogs
right.
with personalities.
Yeah,
like those are just like little rodents.
Right,
like
right,
they're like
okay.
it's like a mouse. Like,
Yeah. I have a small dog, but that's
What kind?
Yeah, a little golden doodle.
No, but that isn't it. Don't golden doodles get to?
He was supposed to be. He's a micro mini, and he was supposed to be at least 16 pounds, I think, and he ended up being 8.
Oh man.
So we really, yeah. I mean, I think we lucked out because he like looks like a permanent puppy, but he does kind of look like a Pomeranian. He's the same size, so
Is
you
he
might not
bigger
feel the
than
same.
your baby?
No, our baby is now like 17 or 18 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a hefty boy.
Yeah. How's that going? Are you happy you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. No, I highly recommend
You don't
it.
regret that choice at all?
No, not at all. I highly recommend it.
Cool.
If you're ever mulling it over,
Yeah.
I'd say go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like Pomeranians. They're just and they kind of they do like they start to like get like vicious.
Yeah. Little dogs can be fucking mean. I agree.
Yeah.
So at this party, there was Jiffpom wasn't there, but there was a bunch of Brody the something. He's like a big ass golden doodle. I think it was just filled with dogs, And on the way in, they had set up these like fake walls in their house, and they had a hand-drawn.
Oh, I know this dog.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh yeah, this dog sat on the glass. Game
At the
7.
NHL,
yeah.
They had a hand-drawn picture of everyone's dogs that were invited to the party on the wall, and then you got to keep it at the end. So now we have this hand-drawn picture of our dog that we're going to hang up somewhere in our house. It was fucking crazy.
Wow. So you know them?
No, I didn't. We didn't meet them at the party. And
Really?
this is a theme with Kelsey and I, is that we'll be in the same place as someone cool that we like, and she'll, like, neither of us will, like, take, like, just, you know, muster up the fucking balls to just go up and be like, hey, we like you. And I'm always the one that's like, we don't need to do that. I don't care. I'm like always like too cool. And then the next day she's like, I really wish. And I'm like, me too. So this time
You did.
they were sitting right behind us.
Oh, okay.
And Kelsey was like, what if we just went and said hi right now? And I said, in my mind, I said, I'm going to fucking muster up the courage right now.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, you're not actually going to. And she was like kind of laughing, thinking I was joking. I went right up to them and said, I just wanted to thank you for that hand-drawn picture of our dog. We went to your Kismet party a couple weeks ago, and they told me to fuck off.
They said, I'm sorry, who are you?
Yeah, no, they
why
were
are
really
you
nice.
approaching me so aggressively?
Yeah.
Like he just mustered something up.
Yeah, security tackled me, unfortunately. And
You know,
yeah, you're looking very mustered up right now. Why are you so
you
mustard?
seem, I'm getting
Did you mustard just something?
coming
up?
at me a lot of mustard.
you're giving mustard right
A
now.
lot of mustard is coming at me.
All right, DJ Mustard.
You know,
No, but I'm happy I said hi, and they were very nice.
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear. Very nice.
I met John. I didn't meet Chrissy. And I think Chrissy is the one that recently discovered the show
Yeah.
and likes it.
She seems to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she knew that I was the one in it when I was talking. Yeah, I think she just thought I was someone random that was at her house a couple weeks ago.
At the dog event, were there multiple doodles? Were there over 2?
Maybe. Why?
Because there's a term I've come up with for when there's multiple doodles
Would love to.
in a room.
Okay. I know what that is.
I call them a drawing. You know? Owls, it's a parliament. Dolphins, I believe it's a gaggle. Crows, it's a murder.
Yeah.
Golden doodles, I call them a drawing.
No, that's really good. That's really good. Took me a second.
Yeah.
Too, but that's funny.
Yeah. Felt good. I'm glad that's out there.
Not to harp too much on the Chrissy and John thing, but I did think that it was very funny that we were in that little room waiting to go in to the screening room, right? And it was what, a stone's throw away from the front door of that hotel.
Yeah.
Like that room already was like pretty private, and it was quick to get there.
Mm-hmm.
They came through this random kitchen. Yeah,
I didn't know there was a back.
that's what I'm saying. Like, is that just everywhere they go? How do they get hooked up with that back door?
Yeah, is the first
everywhere
question after an invite, where's the back?
Yeah.
Does it
Like,
have a
what's the
back?
stairwell? What's the secret staff door that we're using?
Hey, when you're an EGOT winner, you got to think about these kind of
I
things.
guess that's true.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. So what else is new? What have you been working on otherwise? Now that this is out, what's the next thing?
Yeah, I've been really busy with the promotion of this.
Okay.
So I'm excited to like delete social media for a little
Okay,
bit
yeah.
because I like to delete Instagram every now and then, and I have not been able to do that because I've just been, running all the 16 social media accounts that we have. But I have like 3 or 4 movies, show projects that I am pretty excited about that I'm going to start taking out. I've been kind of developing, working on. That I'm looking to take out.
You're going to
next 2
direct
weeks.
them too?
There's there's like 2 or 3 I want to direct, and then there's one that I just want to write and kind of see what happens. I'm not gonna say the ideas, but man, they're fucking good.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
they're like really.
Can you
good.
tell me like off?
Yeah,
camera?
I could tell you off camera,
All right.
but dude,
Are they good?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're crazy.
I don't want to blue ball you guys too much, but
Oh man, yeah,
These
I can't
ideas.
say it, but like when people are like, like they tell you they're going to take a break on social media.
Yeah.
And then they like also give you updates on their social media break on social media.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you're not actually taking
Yeah.
a break. Like, hey guys, just a heads up. Gonna be taking some time off to decompress for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, they're like, hey guys,
Decompressing is going fantastic.
decompression is going great. Just letting you know it's going great. I'll be back on in a few weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't need that.
I'm fully decompressing right now. If anyone has any questions about decompression or decompressing, feel free to hit me up.
I'm not doing it for the next couple hours. If you
DMs are open. I'll just be decompressing for the next couple hours.
do a little Q&A.
That is very, very true. I guess I'm kind of guilty of that too. I'm like, I'm off fucking, I don't look at Twitter anymore, and then I don't delete it. And that's the one that I go on the most these days.
Twitter.
Believe it or not,
Twitter's
X.
a dark place.
It's getting funnier though. I've noticed.
Is
That's
it?
why I go on it more, because it's just funny shit. But I mean, like, it is occasionally like pretty fucking depraved and like racist and horrible.
I see a lot of death.
No, that's Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram? I see it all on Twitter.
Clips of people dying?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Way too much.
Okay. Maybe like Reels dialed it back a little bit, but that used to happen on Instagram like all the time. My friends would just forward these videos to the group chats. And I'm like, why the fuck?
I didn't want to watch that.
I didn't want to watch. Like, humans are not meant to watch that.
No.
It's so traumatic.
It's bad. I don't, like on Twitter, you'll see like, did the neighbor deserve this? And I'm like, I think it's going to be like a funny, like, little
Prank or something?
Yeah. And then it's like the guy gets shot and killed. And I'm like, whoa.
Did he deserve it though?
No. Very sad stuff. I don't really see it on Instagram though. Twitter, it's a lot.
I don't get those videos on Twitter. Like, I mostly just get funny tweets now. Remember like the era of Twitter with like weird Twitter, and it was just like weird accounts tweeting out like kind of just, I don't know, absurd jokes all the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it reminds me of now.
That's
a
good.
little bit.
I have not had that experience. I feel like things are just getting more and more negative.
Yeah.
Like the comment sections of things in general have gotten like,
yeah, I agree.
like there's just like so many more haters now. Everyone's hating on everything.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
So many haters these days.
so many haters.
Yeah.
Not on me, but like, a lot of people.
Yeah. On other people.
Yeah.
For sure. Any triathlons here
Yeah.
training for these days?
Yeah, I need to pick up my training because
Are you actually doing it this year?
I'm doing it. It's in what, 2 weeks? It's on July
Wait,
20.
what?
It's on July 21st.
What is?
The Long Beach Tri.
Wait, that's the one you're doing?
Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Because I wanted to.
So you signed up and have not trained yet?
Like your dad told me at your wedding.
Okay.
You should do something mentally and physically challenging every month.
Every month?
Is it every week?
I think it's every year.
Did he say every year? I thought he said every.
I think in general, good advice is every year for a person. I think it would be very my dad to say every month.
No, I think he said every month.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Seems like a lot. So have you stuck to that? Every month you're trying to?
No, I mean I've been more on top of my my fitness.
Right.
So
you're working out.
I'm working out. Yeah.
But you're not like training for a triathlon.
No.
Like, have you gotten on the bike since the last one?
No, I have not. But that's the one I'm least worried about. The bike is fine.
The swim. Have you swam since the last time?
I've gone for a swim.
In where? Like a pool? Like a
No,
just a vacation?
I was
swim?
I was in the ocean not too long ago, and I noticed.
You swam around.
Yeah, I swam around. I swam for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say I swam. I swam probably 300 meters, maybe 400.
And this is an ocean swim, the Long
Ocean.
Beach Tri.
Mm-hmm.
So you're dialed then. You're set.
I'm locked.
Yeah, you're locked in.
Yeah.
You're not worried at all.
I'm a little worried. No, I'm a little worried. Yeah. But it's good that it goes in order of safety, You get the swim over with, and the bike is the next most dangerous. By the time you get to the run, if you collapse, you're okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
won't
true.
die.
That is true.
You won't even die if you fall on the bike. You'll just get
You could.
slightly mangled.
You could get hit by a car,
Yeah.
wind up in a Twitter video.
Damn.
That would suck.
Yeah.
What are you
Dude, the
doing
bu-
on July 21st?
What am I doing on July 21st? Oh,
I
you're
asked
saying
him-
I should do it?
I told him.
I'm retired from triathlons for the time being.
What do you mean? You're Ironmans only?
You just did a 50-mile
No, that is
run.
that's still a triathlon. Hold on, what am I doing on the 21st?
Dude, the guy could do a triathlon in his sleep.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He just ran 50 miles, like, no problem. And he was like, I felt good afterwards.
No, but yeah, I feel like a triathlon though. It's like you have to be in the mindset to bike and swim. It's a whole different fucking animal.
We both know you could decide the day before, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do the triathlon, and you could do it easy.
Is it a sprint triathlon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I could do it, but
These aren't
I don't
far
want
distances.
to. You know?
You do this distance. You do more than this distance, I believe, all the time.
I haven't sat on a bike since Ironman. I haven't unpacked my. This is actually kind of gross. I haven't
No, you have. You have to have.
You haven't
So
unpacked
my
your
like
Ironman
my
stuff?
what? No, my bike shorts are still
Oh,
dirty, and they're in my bike storage bag in the
so
garage.
long ago.
And I opened it the other day, and I saw it, and I picked them up and smelled them, and then I put them back in.
It's just petrified now.
Yeah, they're like
just-
hard.
Rock solid.
Yeah.
You're gonna crack it.
Salt, just fucking.
Yeah, no, you could do it.
No, it's fucking disgusting. But that's how like I just haven't even thought about getting on the bike. I don't want to.
I get that with equipment, though. I did it with my snowboard stuff. You know, the season ends, and you're like, I'm going to wash all this stuff right away. And then, like, a year goes by, or the next season comes, and you're like, oh, fuck, I haven't washed it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm out of the, I don't know. I'm just over triathlons for the time being. I think next year I'll do another one. Another Ironman, I think.
Guy does one Ironman.
No, but Ironman is triathlon. I'm saying they're in the same camp.
No, but you're basically what you're saying is that you've done the Ironman, and you don't want to stoop down
No, I would.
to my level.
No, I would.
And you don't want to listen to your father's advice about challenging yourself
Every single day.
mentally and physically
Day, right?
every day.
Every day.
Yeah. He gave me great advice, and then I, smoked a cigar with Kelsey's dad for quite some time, I believe.
What did he say?
I think we were just chilling,
Yeah.
but I woke up in
He's
the morning.
great, isn't he?
I woke up in the morning
He's
like,
the best.
oh, my mouth is so spicy. Zoe was like, yeah, you smoked a cigar with Kelsey's dad
Yeah.
for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, that explains it.
He loves cigars. And I used to like try and smoke them with him. And then eventually I was like, comfortable enough with her family where I was like, Neil, I gotta come clean about something. I fucking hate this. I'm like, I don't have fun. And now it's like a joke. He'll always offer me one. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Jill's
Can't
dad
do it.
likes cigars
Because I
too.
hate, what?
Oh, I was just saying, like, the same thing happened to me, but I don't know how to smoke a cigar.
Okay.
So it's just like, I felt like I was just like, yeah, this is, and I don't.
What were you doing?
I don't know, but
do you mean
like,
you don't
I
know
don't
how
think
to
it was
smoke a
cut
cigar?
correctly, and then like you have to cut it and light it and
Yeah,
puff
yeah.
at the same. It's confusing. It's not just
So
like
did
smoking
they not
a joint.
like? Did he not like coach you through it?
No, you're just
You trying to pretend like you knew?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let me just get this bad boy lit.
Everybody else
Chewing
is
on it.
short. Mine's
Yeah.
still long. And I'm,
Going,
It just
I love this, dude.
this is so good.
How long do I hold it in my lungs for?
It's like, man, are you
long do I
inhaling
hold
the
it
whole thing? Yeah, I love it like that.
Yeah. Kind of feel like I have to puke. That's part of it, right? I love that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was like.
No, he loves cigars, and I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't really like them either,
Like,
but something comes over me. I go into yes mode,
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at a wedding.
Yeah.
I'll say yes to anything.
My wedding was fun.
It was.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did. I had a blast.
Yeah.
I remember at one point I became the disco ball.
What do you mean became it?
There was those disco balls, and next thing I know, I don't know if I pulled it off the ceiling, but I was holding it and I was just spinning like this, for like a while. And it's fun to become a party prop, but then you start to feel pressure.
You have a
where
job to do.
you're like, oh no, there's people depending on me here.
And if you stop, people are kind of like,
Oh, guess a disco man's done.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You on break or something? What's going on?
I was at my friend's wedding like a month ago, and at some point, I got handed a tambourine. And I was like, oh fuck yeah! And I'm just on the dance floor. I'm just tambourine guy.
Ripping it.
I just was ripping it. Didn't miss a beat, And my friend Willis comes over to me and he's like, he's also a tambourine guy. We're the tambourine boys. And he goes, "Are we doing too much?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Are people getting annoyed by us?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I thought we were
You were in a flow state.
I thought we were just like I thought everyone was loving this." And I'm like, "Maybe, yeah." And we like put the tambourines down. And we just go back to dancing. Within 30 seconds, the groom comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, where's your fucking tambourine?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I have no tambourines now. Where's
I have no tambourine.
You guys were killing it. Where's the fucking tambourine?" I'm like, "Oh,
Sonically,
great."
there's something missing.
Oh, cool. I grabbed tambourine and gave it back to Willis. I'm like, they're loving it.
Yeah.
They're loving
nice to get a little confidence.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
But again, a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Hey guys, we want to take another quick break to thank another one of today's sponsors, Manscaped. I am back with another reminder to announce that smooth sack summer is officially upon us. Thanks to our friends at Manscaped, you can make this season your smoothest yet. The Performance Package 5.0 Ultra is the ultimate bundle to keep your boys downstairs cool while looking hot, especially if you're in Las Vegas.
Yeah, you got to keep it cool in
You gotta
Vegas.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it smooth, keep it cool. Join the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with our exclusive offer. Get 20% off plus free shipping when you go to manscaped.com and use the code CHILL. I know it can be kind of scary trimming below the waist. You know, I'm sure a lot of guys have horror stories about times they might have hurt themselves down there. Well, not with Manscaped, all right? They have so many great options so everyone can find the best product for themselves that's safe. The Manscaped Performance Package 5.0 Ultra has everything you need. You'll find the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra that features 2 interchangeable next-gen skin-safe blade heads, a standard one for taking a little off the top, and a new foil blade to go smooth wherever your heart desires. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to the Performance Package 5.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. And you can also try Manscaped's new Buff Bundle that includes their signature silicone scrubber plus body wash. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code CHILL at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code CHILL at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, boys. Get on board or get left behind. My friend's wedding in Italy, and we were there in September, and they were like, yeah, we'd love for you to DJ too at the end of the night. And I was like, oh, I'd love to. That would be my honor. So fun. So I like made a little thing, prepped a little set, and then the reception starts happening, and there's like a very Italian DJ that's DJing for the first part. And they had let me believe like this guy knows that I'll be getting on the sticks, the decks, like at some point in the night. He did not know that or think that anyone else should be DJing but him. And so at a certain point I was like, hey, I was like hammered, and I was like, I'm just going to fucking go up there. Because I kept like asking the bride and groom, like, is it like my turn yet? And they'd be like, yeah, we haven't told him, but like we do want you to play, so just go up there. And I'm like, I look up and this guy's like clearly like not fucking around at all. So I finally go up there and I'm like, hey, I think it's my turn. And the guy was like, it was his equipment that he brought. It was his own personal equipment.
Right.
And he was just not happy. I've never seen, and then I think the bride had to come up and be like, no, we want him to play. And I don't think I've ever seen someone as insulted as he was. And I felt really, really bad.
In his home country.
But I was like, get off. And I took over and we ripped it. I mean, we did so much better than him. I say we because this other guy who was a professional MC came with me and got the mic and was like, he had done like Yacht Week in Croatia for like 7 summers, like was a DJ, and his expertise was getting on the mic and just getting people to party. So the entire time I was playing music, he was going, my ravers, my misbehaviors, how we feeling tonight? And he's British. And the whole crowd was just getting so fucking into it. And the Italian guy was over there like just fucking hated us. Stood beside us the whole time.
I don't think you can do that with an American accent. I don't think it works as well.
Yeah. My ravers, my misbehaviors.
Yeah.
Even now, like I don't know what to do. Like I joke about this all the time, but like I don't pick up the mic. I don't talk into it because and when I do it,
good. I don't like
sound
when people do
super.
that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out like DJing is already such like a douchey thing. that like, the cookie cutter things that they all say into the mic are so douchey. Is there like a cool version of it?
I think like,
Or do you have to do the 2, 3, 2, 1?
yeah, you don't have to.
What
It's kind of a cop out, but like,
what do you say though?
I think like, I like it when the set is going for like 30 minutes and then they'll be like, they say something for the first time. And you're like, oh, wow. Oh, all right.
okay.
They're like you're more open to hearing their voice
Right.
if they keep it a mystery for so long.
Right.
You know, where it's
Who
like,
is this guy?
they're just playing and you're like, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, he's on. Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
I do like that. I think that's kind of cool.
Oh, he's on right now.
And then what do they say 30 minutes in?
You know, that's when the they kind of take it down, and you know they ask how everyone is feeling tonight.
Okay.
There's only so many things you can say into a microphone.
Is there? That's what I'm trying to explore right now. Like every time I'm up there, I'm like, I think, like there was a moment like the first show I ever played where I did it as part of that video, like learning to DJ. I don't know if you ever saw that video that I did, but like the premise was I'm going to book a show. So I have something I have to DJ here, and then I'm going to learn how to do it. And then I recorded that set and I put it on YouTube. And there's a moment where I played a Jack Harlow song and I turned the music down and went, Jack Harlow's pretty cute, huh? And I watch that moment and I laugh at it, and I'm like, maybe that could be my thing. Little funny quips.
Yeah.
Instead of like 3, 2, 1, it's more like,
Yeah, because there is the ambiguous line, you know, where there's the build and then the plateau, and during that plateau, you could pretty much say whatever the fuck you want.
that's true.
And then the drop happens, and everyone's like, you know, you could say something weird, and then the drop happens. And they're like, okay,
yeah.
I think,
Did we
yeah.
hear him right?
yeah, okay,
Yeah, I guess you could be the guy that just says weird shit.
yeah,
Like what, political shit, maybe?
like who's ready to suck some dick tonight? Bum, bum, bum. And everyone's like,
No, that's still a pretty DJ thing to say. 3, 2, 1, dicks.
yeah.
That we're gonna suck.
Something that they would feel weird about,
Yeah.
but then the drop makes them forget.
Yeah, I like that.
So then it's kind of like a
Yeah. Yeah.
like a timid bounce.
And they
Like
leave
if
the
I'm-
show being like, I think that was good.
Yeah, I think if I'm
feel a little
dancing to
weird,
this,
though.
am I agreeing with the sentiment of what he said?
All the dudes stop dancing.
Yeah.
So are you acting anymore? Or just bringing out your own stuff to
No, I am.
you're getting cast and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's coming out soon?
Well,
talk about anything?
I did that Will Ferrell movie, Ferrell Reese Witherspoon movie that's coming out, and I did that right before Real Bros.
Okay.
And that's coming out in January,
Nice.
2025.
What's that about?
It's about two weddings. It's called You're Cordially Invited. It's about a wedding. Two weddings get double booked on the same weekend.
Right. Yeah, I think I saw that.
I'm getting married to Meredith Hagner, her character, not in real life.
Yeah.
And then Geraldine Viswanathan is getting married to this guy Stoney Blyton, and Reese books ours, Will books theirs, and then we all wedding parties both show up the same weekend and are fighting for, you know, wedding positions. And it's very funny. It's Nick Stoller, the guy who directed like Neighbors, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Get Him to the Greek.
Damn, that's sick.
It's a pretty crazy cast.
What's it like working on a set like that with someone like that?
Dude, it's just like Real Bros.
Is it really?
No, not at all. It's like the opposite. No, it's super cool. I mean, it's everything's just so much bigger. Like,
Yeah.
the things that they're doing, you're like, coming from making such small budget movies, you get to a set like that and you're like, oh.
There's more people. There's
Yeah,
like more
there's like, oh, you're just gonna
moving pieces.
Yeah, you actually have 200 extras for this scene. You're not gonna just like make it look like you have 200. You actually have all the people.
Yeah.
You know, the stunts. They like the things that they build and do, even on home economics. Like they build a house, you know, to shoot in.
Right.
You're like, what? You guys just built this like in a week?
Yeah.
They had a dock. There's a part of the movie where a boat goes driving by the dock and splashes it and the dock collapses. And they built like this hydraulic dock that we all stood on, and it like drops into the water, and then it would do that, and then it would lift back up so that we could do another take. Like, this is crazy. Yeah.
It's like a Disneyland ride
That they just
or something
built.
that just temporarily.
Yeah. But I mean, it was cool. I mean, I like Will Ferrell has just always been an idol of mine.
Yeah.
So just being able to like hang out was
he cool?
pretty cool. Yeah.
And like working with the director, is it just like as a director, as a movie director now,
Mm-hmm.
like how did you see, like what was it like working with him? Is it like just the same, just bigger? But you're making the same decisions, like...
Yeah, they're just big. It's just so much bigger. And I think like I like doing things like that because you can learn a lot. Like
Yeah.
I like working with directors that I can learn from.
Yeah.
Like on bigger movies, there's things that I don't know how to do yet, like that I can't even really wrap my head around yet because they're just never had that kind of a budget to work with.
Yeah.
So like when I did The Machine, Peter Atencio directed that, and like he just does like such cool big things sometimes that like my independent filmmaking brain can't even wrap my head around. Like, oh yeah, we'll just build a thing that like, you know, blows up and does this and does that. And I'm like, oh yeah, oh,
You're like, you can do that?
oh, you can do that?
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know you could do that. But now I know.
Yeah.
So, and I always just love working with people who are like, it's just cool being on a set like that, working with a legend like Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell. You can just kind of soak it up and learn as much as possible.
Are they just like beasts, like talent-wise?
Yeah.
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 Like, I imagine Will Ferrell just like never missing a take.
He is, yeah. He's just so funny. And I think
He's fucking awesome.
people like that, like they just can give you something new every time. Dude.
Yeah.
Like a variation of the same thing that's like still really funny, but just kind of a different vibe,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Yeah. That's such a skill, I feel like.
Yeah.
Or a natural given talent or something. But I feel like I'm bad at that. Like I am always like racking my brain to think of another new joke.
No, you were very easy to work with.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
especially after editing the movie and going crazy, like watching every frame for like in a dark room for so long. No, you are very easy to edit and easy to work with and fun to work with and fun to edit. And as someone who is in that edit very frustrated a lot of the time, I appreciate you, sir.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you said that. I appreciate, what were you going to say?
I was going to ask, like, what makes that feeling versus like being frustrated when you're in the edit room? Like, what type of things does he show that's like, oh, I'm glad he does that, like other people maybe, or
Just like the continuity of things. I think like even when he would do something a little bit different, it wasn't ever so different that it made it harder to edit the sequence of things. Like if you have take 1, 2, and 3 and you do like kind of the, like, you know, when you say it's the line about that, you move your cup over there, and then when you say the line about that, you take a sip, and then like you say the line about that, you turn your hat around, and then on the next take you start with your hat backwards, you start with that over there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's
you
like,
just are kind of on top of like doing things that are consistent in a way that doesn't, you can still choose, you know, take 1 for this line, take 3 for that line, take 4 for that line, and it can seamlessly edit together in a way that doesn't like get tricky. Where like sometimes people just kind of go off the rails and they'll start improvising, and it'll be funny, but it'll be hard to piece it together in a way that makes sense without like completely Frankensteining the whole thing together. So
I just feel like sometimes the absolute like gold is in those moments where people like go completely off. Like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but like some of the famous moments from the show, like were they all written in the script, or some of them were completely...
the thing is that's funny.
And I just feel like I never get there because I'm like too scared to experiment, because I am too concerned with like
The thing
edit.
is like, especially with the movie, there was more improv on the show, but it's like, it would be like people would improv and like do so much, give so much funny stuff. But then in the edit, I'd end up like piecing together what was originally just like the line for a lot of it.
Yeah.
So it'd be like they start to say the line and then they go off. And then the next part, they go off, but then they start to say the line. And then it's like you take like all the little pieces and then I'm like, oh, there it is. It's working. And I'm like, that's the fucking line. You know?
That's
Damn
what
it.
we wrote.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you think you'll release like a director's cut or anything like
Yeah,
that?
you should.
I would like to. It would
Is there one?
There's,
Or would you have to go back and
well, there's a longer. I'd have to like go back in there with the editor and like. It'll be a while before I'm willing to do that, but it would be nice to. I think it'd be cool to eventually maybe release it as like a show, do it like a mini series where it's like all the episodes, but like let all those moments kind of like breathe for longer.
Yeah.
It would be totally different. I don't know if I'd ever want to do that, but I don't know. I definitely want to do like a deleted scenes, bloopers kind of thing because I do think everything that got cut could kind of go. Like ultimately, it was like I didn't really miss it. If there's anything that I missed a lot, we put it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be fun to just kind of like have one where it's like this is just the long version.
Or like bloopers even.
Yeah,
I'd love to
bloopers.
see those too.
There's less bloopers on Real Bros than people think.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, 'cause
Yeah.
it's like there's not time. Like you see these bloopers reels where like people like break and they can't get the line and everyone's laughing. It's like we didn't have that kind of time.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Yeah.
You know, you break. It's like haha, okay, but, like,
Okay, let's get it.
fucking reset.
Yeah.
That take got ruined, so let's set that up again.
That's true. That's a good point.
Like I have like no bloopers. I don't have like any clips of me like messing up and like laughing at anything because I would just be like,
You were too locked in.
yeah, I was
dude.
too locked in. Everyone's like, dude, it was so much fun. I'm like, I had no fun. I didn't have 1 second of fun on that.
Yeah, it kind of looked miserable for you.
Yeah. Seemed like it was fun for everybody.
Yeah,
though.
we had a fucking blast, dude. We had a blast. I don't think I've ever done more Zin in like the 3-day period than with Nick and Tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah, just every single time we weren't shooting.
Really?
Just packing more Zin in there.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was horrible. Got horribly addicted to those things.
Really?
Yeah.
See, those are the moments I missed out on.
Yeah, exactly. You could have been there.
I'd come over for a second and
Developing
be
a
like,
nicotine addiction
like, what
with
are we
us.
doing over here, boys?
Yeah.
Like Jimmy, we're
Yeah. But I do want to thank you for casting me in that. Thanks for making the show. I mean, I just fucking love it. My parents love it. Everyone in my life loves it. So they're all so fucking fired up for this movie. And it exceeded my expectations. It was hilarious. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm just fucking stoked that it's finally out.
Yeah, me
And
too.
Roku, go check it out for free.
And I want to thank you for being a part of this show. I already kind of said this at the premiere, but you know, it was originally just a YouTube series that you signed up for, and had you not been like, yeah, I'm down to do this little YouTube series, wouldn't have, you know, done a show. We wouldn't have done a movie now. So
It's had a crazy life.
it's had a really crazy
Hasn't
life.
it?
Yeah, it's just like
Very like eccentric. And then like we had to stop filming for COVID, and then we picked back up. There's like that those random like talking heads in the last episode where I have long hair all of a sudden.
yeah. There's no.
And I'm like, why the fuck? And then I was like, oh, because fucking COVID, the show got shut down. We like couldn't do the last 2 episodes
Yeah.
for months and months, and then finally we picked back up.
It actually worked out in our favor because we like paused the season and then it came back in like late 2020 when everyone was like, we need content.
True, yeah.
And
That's
all
true.
those episodes got like way more views than the first half.
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
Was it hard to get the rights back? Because I remember when you were here the first time, you were kind of talking
Yeah,
about
was
like
Facebook like weird
like
about that, or
Facebook
was
owns
tough?
it.
No, it wasn't, they weren't too weird about it. It's just like, you just had to pay to get the rights back. And they were only willing to relinquish the show if we had another home for it.
Gotcha.
So because the Roku deal happened, we were able to get it back. And something I had said from the beginning is like, if we get it back, like I need to be able to post them on YouTube just so they can all live in the same place. They all live
Cool with
on
that.
Roku too. So
Oh,
that's cool.
gotcha.
Season
Okay,
1,
that's
2,
great.
and 3 is
Oh,
all
that's
on
awesome.
Roku.
That's awesome.
But it's also all on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's cool to have that whole show on my YouTube channel.
Yeah. And it's just going to continue to, like, people are just going to continue to find it and watch it, which I think is fucking awesome.
There's so many clips, like, as I've been posting all these clips on the main account, it's like there's so many more
Yeah.
that I just like, I think I'm just going to just keep that going forever.
Yeah, just
Posting
rip some clips.
Yeah.
Forever.
Forever.
Well, thanks again, dude. Thanks for coming back on.
Yeah, man.
Great catching up with you. Anything else you want to talk about? You got any questions?
No.
End of an interview. You have any questions for me?
No.
Job interview.
I think I'm good. Man.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys, for watching once again. If you like the show, comment, press the like button on YouTube, leave us a review on Spotify. Helps a lot. And go check out Real Bros movie out now on Roku. Thank you, dude.
Is there anything I've left here that you want to remind me about before I leave?
No.
Like any items?
Oh, no.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that your cologne back there?
Cool. Well,
Okay.
Later, man.
See ya.
Yeah. Good seeing ya. Oh, fuck. I was just about to tell you your sunglasses.
fucking serious.